You plan to get married in 2026 or you recently got married. Here are 5 questions to ask your partner that can reduce the risk of divorce. Number one, how do you handle conflict? Brother, sister, when we fight, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna withdraw? Are you gonna keep quiet and give me the silent treatment? Or are you gonna talk it through? Avoiding conflicts in marriage is impossible. In fact, I dare say impossible. So the important thing when there's conflict is how you resolve it. That's what matters the most. And the more conflicts you are able to resolve, the better your chances at avoiding divorce. It is those unresolved conflicts that quietly destroys the love that you have. Number two, what are your expectations about money? What do you think about money? Are you the type that thinks that money is something that you make to keep it, don't spend it? Or are you the one that thinks that money is something that you make and you spend it? What do you think? What's your expectation about money? So you have to discuss, how do you spend? How do you save? How do you give? How do you manage debt in the marriage? Who is going to manage the finances in the marriage? Those are conversations that you need to have before you start to, or now that you are still very early in the marriage. This third one is very important. The question is, what does marriage mean to you? Is marriage a covenant to you? Does marriage mean anything serious to you? Or is this something you do because all your mates are getting married? Or is this something you do because your parents said it's time to get married? Or is this something you do because you need companionship? What does marriage mean to you? Is it something that you don't think is deep, that deserves work? So you think that it's something you just get into and when you're tired, you move. I have a friend who told me one time, and I quote, she said, marriage does not mean anything to me. Oh. For me, it's not for better for worse. It's not a do or die. If I marry and the thing does not work, then in fact, 2 months, I'm out. That was what she told me. And I mean, I didn't argue with her because people who go into marriage with such mindsets, you know what's going to happen. Right? So I didn't argue with her. I didn't decide to school her or anything because she already had a formed mindset. I just decided that, oh, okay, I'll start praying for this girl, but I'm not going to talk about it. Right. Number four, very important. How do you see roles and responsibilities in the home? I'll start with this. I remember when we were about to get married, I called my husband to be at the time and I told him that, what would you do if at one point in our lives I am not able to cook every day because maybe I took on a higher responsibility, maybe to do business or to, something. So he said the important thing is that there's good food to eat. Who cooked it does not matter. And honestly, that scored a point for him. So you have to discuss everything because assumptions are dangerous in marriage. Ask your partner who does what. What do you expect from me as the husband? What do you expect from me as your wife? Apart from what the society says. Because society will not live inside your marriage with you. Yeah. So you have to have these conversations with your partner so that you will know how you want to build the home that you dream of. So that your partner will not have a different dream, you two will have a different dream, and then there's problem. Finally, how do you heal and forgive? If you're someone who takes pain very personal, you might have to discuss that with your partner. I have a friend, no, he's not my friend anymore, but he was my friend at the time, and he told me that if someone offends me, if I never see blood, I no go leave am. Then we were quite young. So I'm just imagining what it would be like if this guy gets married with this mindset. Something will spoil. You understand? So you have to discuss everything. If I hurt you, let's say peradventure where I now come and go and do cite an example. What would you do? Of course, you know that at the end of the day, these conversations may not give you the entire picture of what you're going to walk into in marriage, but it will give you some tips, some cues on what your partner thinks, how your partner thinks, and what to expect. I'll see you in the next one.